April 8th, 2020 was the original release date of Adventures of Sodor Episode 4, Mike Shows Off. The plot follows Bert struggling to do his work, and Mike ended up trying to show off by doing more work than he was doing, and eventually ended up derailing himself. This is a Tele-Snap Reconstruction. If you don't know what that is, then I recommend going over to the episode 2 reconstruction on this part and go and see on what and have a look on pretty much what a Tele-Snap Reconstruction is there. If you still don't know, then you're about to find out. Enjoy. The original Adventures of Sodor, episode 4. Mike Shows Off. Bert had been struggling to do his work. It was quite heavy, and he was struggling to keep up with it. He was late, and he kept on struggling to take turns. This meant he had to go even faster. But just then, Bert derailed. "Oh dear," said Bert. "I'm in for it now from Mike." Well, look who it is. The engine that crashed today trying to speed. Oh, shut up, Mike. Well, Bert, maybe if you were a bit more careful, maybe you could do better. Yes, well, I at least was able to pull more weight than you were, Mike, today. Mike would steam up beside Bert. "You've got to be joking. I could pull more than you ever could." "Don't get into it," said Jock. "Don't worry," said Bert. "I know what I'm doing." "You better," said Rex. "How about you take more coaches than normal tomorrow, eh? And then if you are able to do that, then that proves you are better than me at work." "You've got a deal there, Bert. Let's get some sleep, shall we? I need to show this off to you." The two went to sleep. Mike tried to leave the yard with 6 coaches. He struggled to, however. The coach limit was 3. He had to uncouple from a coach. Once Mike had done that, he left the yard and started to drift through the countryside with 5 coaches. Seems Mr. Duncan only could use us for 5 coaches instead of the normal 3. Laughed Mike. He was enjoying his ride down the countryside with his extra passengers. However, the weight of the coaches was a tough struggle for Mike. "Oh, I don't like this," said Mike. He went under the bridge, and then, BAM! He crashed onto the ground. "Ow," said Mike. Unluckily, some of the coaches had been derailed. No one had been hurt, however. "Oh dear, maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all," said Mike. "You think," said his driver. "Alright, it was a bad idea after all," said Mike. Just then, Bert came steaming down the line. He had just left the yard, and he was pulling a goods train. He stopped and saw Mike. "Oh, Mike, my buddy, what's happened?" Look, I was trying to take this turn, but the weight of the coaches knocked me off." So it seems I was right after all. I'm the better engine." "What? No." "Yes, it is. Now apologise." "Alright, I'm sorry." "Alright, now I'll get you back on the rails." that night, all the engines were there. Frank, Jock, were also there. You know, that was pretty silly of me, Mike, but yes, it was, Mike. But at least he proved something. And what was that? That I am the better engine. That was the intention after all. You got that right, said Mike. Well, I'm at least glad you learned your lesson, Mike. Hopefully you won't do anything like this again. I don't think that will happen. Yes, I don't think that. Well, at least you won't be doing anything silly for a while, said Jock. And perhaps I can take my time setting up your coaches as punishment, said Frank. Oh, grumbled Mike. Oh, you seem to got yourself into a pickle here, Mike, said Bert. Oh, can we just get some sleep, please, Bert? Alright. Good night, everyone, said Bert. Good night, said the rest of the engines, and they all went to sleep. And Mike knew that he was stuffed to try and show off.